can I do it, please?
All right, action. We're ready. So, what was the question? What? That's the new set of microphone. It's two of them. We have two sets of microphone. Sets of microphone. We have this kind,
Oh, wait, don't even just start
and then we
talking.
have the regular kind. Difference, just the tip. It's the tip. It's all
It's
about the
always
tip.
the tip.
Yeah,
The
it's
damn
all-
tip. Always.
That's the biggest lie right there. Just the tip. That's the
You heard it
biggest
here
lie.
first. He's exposing all men.
Yeah.
It's the biggest lie given.
Just the tip.
The question that
That's a
was.
lie. Big lie. All right, welcome people to the WTH You Talking About podcast. It's real.
So the actual question that we were talking
Yeah, the
about
question
was,
was-
do you think you and your spouse should be friends? My compadre here says no.
What?
No,
Why?
no.
Padre.
My compadre.
Well, I say no because I just want to be in the opposite side.
I didn't answer, so
I
why
mean,
do you
still
say no?
though. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, your spouse should be your friend, but not your friend. It's your spouse at the end of the day. It's some boundaries. What do you think? It is.
I think you can't give a straight answer for shit. That's what I think.
I mean, it's just true. I mean, I'm your
Typical
spouse.
husband. He's
Your spouse,
been
but I mean-
he's been taken for like 10 plus a year, so you see he's on both sides of the
Hey,
fence
it
with
works
his answer.
though. It works. 10
I mean,
years.
I think this, but I also think this, and you look pretty today.
10 plus years, man. That's the trick right there. You already know. Going on 11 and going to 3 months.
I better be going someday in 3 months.
Shit. Hey, I think we're going to Cabo, baby. That's the next place we're going.
Oh,
Los
Cabo.
Cabos.
That's fine.
No, next place we're going is Korea.
That's Mexico.
I know where Cabo's
Oh.
at.
But what you say with Cabo?
I didn't. I said, whoa, Cabo. Can
Oh.
I go?
Yeah. Let's go to Cabo.
Can we
That's not
anniversary?
true.
Can I?
It might be before
Puppy,
that though.
Puppy,
So I'm kind
that's
of.
not true because the next place we're going is Korea.
That's another trip. This is not a kids trip. I'm talking about the adults trip. All right. Anyways.
Wasn't that supposed to be in Jamaica?
So what? You should. What? So what? Why you got that question? If it's, you should be friends with your spouse? Was
I'm just curious. Because
But
Tori
in what
just said,
sense?
I don't want to talk to him because we ain't friends. And
yeah.
so,
Well, we don't like each other.
exactly. So,
I
like,
lied-
I
I
feel
lied.
like me and Justin don't really like each other either. And honestly, we have not a lot in common.
That's totally fine. That's
So-
what makes it fire. You know, they say makeup says is the best, right?
That's what
Now
they
he acted
say.
like he be.
I said it quick so she
child.
don't notice.
I know.
Yeah. What?
I said now you be acting like you're a child.
Go to the room. We're in a podcast over here, adult thing.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
I know what the last thing you say.
So, yeah. Well, this is what I wanted to talk about earlier.
Hmm.
So, in conclusion, what can we be friends or not with a spouse? We haven't talked about it, but in conclusion,
In conclusion, what do I think?
yeah. What do you?
I think honestly, I hate to say this. I think you're kind of right on what you said. I think you have to be friends or at least have some sort of friendship, but at the end of the day, know that it's deeper than that.
Cool.
And you have to know when
True.
and where to be friends and to be spouse.
True.
Each other
True.
back in that room. Both of them.
What do you think
I agree.
with the
Me.
This is a
Which-
household, so you're gonna see all kind of things over here. You're gonna see Josh,
Y'all, we're making
our
a
pre-teenager burping, doing pre-teenager things. Listen, that was gross.
Sorry, but
That was gross.
This is what Mimi's get to do. I get to teach.
That was gross.
I just get to teach you
Gross.
things.
All right, so that's bright right there. Next time we want to fix the scenario, you know, where the what you call that?
Scenery. English is
You
hard, y'all.
understood,
English
yeah.
is really hard.
English is my fourth language.
And
I
don't
speak
be laughing.
like
It's
9
like your
different
second, really,
languages,
but
so
it's really the
understand.
second. But,
I get my point across.
but
Anyway.
though, let's talk about that though. That's something that people don't realize. They're so quick to make fun of. You can't speak the language, stay out the country, or oh my God, you said that wrong, or whatever. Y'all, how many languages can we speak? Most of us, just one. All the people that you're talking about speak the language, da 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 da. They're trying. They are bilingual, trilingual. Like, don't do that.
Speak.
That's tacky. That just shows the ignorance that we have.
So what, they speak English, ghetto, and shit?
Well, what I'm saying is like people from other countries. Let's don't chastise them for not being able to say, scenario versus scenery and get all like, oh my God, that's wrong. At
Chicken.
least you trying.
Wobble you.
It's a W. I said W good.
I can't say R for shit.
I said it's W. I don't feel no
It's
type of way.
W.
Listen, that's how I learn English. I will say things wrong and they will correct me and then I will learn. I don't feel no kind of way about it.
No, but I
I
just
wanna
feel like
learn.
it shows the ignorance of a lot of Americans that are just stuck on, oh my gosh, you need to say it right. This is second language.
In conclusion,
And don't be talking about my son-in-law.
right, get out the country and learn something. Anyway, Josh. Oh
Put the
my
dog
God.
down.
So what do you think about the mentality in America of people
In what regard?
in regards to, I don't know, in regards to life, like the way of living, bills,
Can I talk about something?
spending, just in general, the paycheck to paycheck living.
Oh, now we're talking something I can relate to. Paycheck to paycheck.
No, you're not.
I
You're a
just-
nurse. Look, and you're a nurse for 15, 16,
25.
20. What?
25 years.
I was off. So for 25 years, then nurses, they made big money, just like they said truck drivers made big money.
Apparently,
Which
it's
is a lie.
dentist, but
All right, but that's another topic for another day. Anyway, so
can I talk about something?
yeah.
Well, the more you make, the more you spend. Your
Okay,
lifestyle,
and that's
your
one thing I
lifestyle
wanted to get on.
adjusts to.
You hit the nail.
So okay, let's just take for instance.
What now?
Let's just say this house that we're in now.
Right.
Okay, let's just say if we were renting this house, it would rent for $1,800 a month, right?
Okay.
We can afford that. Truck driver, nurse, all the things we can afford that.
Depends.
Before all of that, when I had to pay $500 in rent, I thought that was expensive.
Yeah.
I wasn't a nurse then. I wasn't, so
I remember I was paying what $550, and I thought $750 was a lot.
yeah. And so when you make more, you spend more, and so basically percentages probably come out exactly the same. So you're really no better off than you're.
But can we do that? Can we? Okay, and then can we try to change that where you don't have to, just because you have more, you have to spend more, or just because you have less bills, you still have to spend more, and try to have a mentality of trying to get to a better place and not a paycheck to paycheck place.
Well, I'm sure everybody. I mean, it works for them. I think probably a lot of it comes with just something missing personally inside too, that you feel like enough's not enough. That you're using things to make you feel better.
Right. And that leads to what?
Yeah.
Crazy spending?
Or
It can,
the fact that you weren't able to afford the nice things.
or
And
give your kids the things that you want
and
them to
then you
have.
get the money and you have it. It's like, wow, I deserve that too. And then you have it.
You have an opinion, give the money.
Yeah.
So people can hear you. But dude, you don't want so people can hear you. But still though, okay, it's nothing wrong with that, because you can give your kids, whatever you couldn't have, because of course you want to do that. And all that is fine. But not get to a place that just because I see that I have more, I can spend more. I want to spend more without being mindful of I want to live this way, or I want to save for this, or I want to be, ready for that, or I want to have emergency funds. Just the regular thing that people say that a common American should have. 3-4 months worth of emergency funds, saving, or whatever, life insurance, this and that. Emily, see, that's why we don't allow kids in this podcast. So we just opening today. It's our inauguration day. Is that what you say? It's our opening day. You know what I mean.
Again, what I said.
9 languages.
Don't
9
pick at
languages.
him, don't pick at him.
Anyway, but I think it could be possible. We don't have to just land on that mentality.
Hold on, let me ask you. So you came from a third world country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Emily.
Why?
For a better living.
What was wrong with the
I
one you
think.
had? What was wrong with
It
the
wasn't. It
mentality?
wasn't bad because
Okay.
one, I lived with a maid for the most part of my life.
Uh-huh.
Out of my 19 years, probably 18 years, I had a maid that cooked, cleans, fold clothes, everything. Everything I had. I mean, I can't complain. I had it all.
Okay. So why did you
Mostly.
leave?
I guess I just wanted something different. I guess, and also, I wanted to be independent, kind
You
of.
don't think you could be an independent there?
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to be away from that because I didn't want it to be like, oh, he made it because of his dad. Oh, he made it because of his mom. You know, I wanted to go on my own and find my own way, my own path, and do my own thing. You know, like my first car, my brother, my mom bought his first car, nice car from. It was like actual from the same year, brand new car or whatever. And I didn't get that because I wasn't old enough to have a car at the time. But when I got my first car, I bought it with my money, with my work. So that's something that that I wanted to do. I don't want to. Oh, I didn't want them to say that I got stuff because my mom and dad bought it.
Mm-hmm.
So
So why do you work
That's one
17
thing.
jobs now?
so that's a tough one. I'm working on that, and
Because
I'm
we're talking about being happy with what we have, right?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
talking about the mentality.
I'm working on that, and I'm gonna slow it down. But two, see, I want to be able to provide, and I mean, it's not.
What do you think your
know.
kids and your family is going to remember? They're going to remember the things that you bought them for a birthday, or they're going to remember that you weren't home?
Yeah, but that's why I'm home because when I'm home, I'm home.
You
When
really
I'm
are-
home,
you're home.
I'm told you don't work. You just want to be home. When I'm home, so it's always bad because when I'm home, I'm home. But when I'm at work, I'm gone.
Yeah, but you work
You
for
know,
like 24 hours
but-
a day, 7
right.
days straight. Yeah.
But if I choose to be home, I'm home. I made my own schedule. Thank God. But so right now, I mean, it's both ways. I mean, it's not bad. I like it the way it's right now because most of the time, if I gotta be something in the school with the kids, I'm able to
You can
do
do
that. If they need to be picked up, I'm here. I can do that. But the weeks that I'm in my schedule, the way that I'm gonna be at work, I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Not gone, but I'm gonna be out there. So, but anyway, the point is, it shouldn't be like we're settled for, okay, like you shouldn't have in your mind thinking like, oh, I have to have a bill to motivate me to work. I
You
can't
think
have
people think that way?
it's a lot that
Yeah.
way. It's a lot that way that if people wouldn't have bills, like if you wouldn't have a car bill, a house bill, whatever, any extra other thing bill that you have, people kind of lazy down. Like, oh, I don't have that many bills, so I don't need to work that much. So they feel like they need to have a bill to go out there. Instead, okay, why don't you work or do whatever you need to do to pay off those bills off, and still whatever the money you're making, you can save, or
Well,
you
where
can
we
go and
saving
you
it?
can go travel, or you
Yeah.
can go do other stuff.
Okay.
After you have the saving and the emergency fund and all that, then you just go ahead and live the way you should live. Like this morning, we were sitting in the backyard and we were just in the backyard taking the sun, taking the morning sun, the vitamin D, and all that, and we were just sitting there, and we just chilling before we go to church. And I'm cutting Emily's nails. I'm drinking coffee, and we just sitting in the backyard. Why can't it be like that every
Yeah.
day?
Every day.
Or when you choose to, So it could be, but it'll be a mindset change for that. And it's possible, but I think a lot of us in America are used to the 9 to 5, the paycheck to paycheck, and all that, the bills and this.
Right,
And
we're
we
just-
get a lot comfortable.
Can you make mine, sir?
I don't know. Give us your thoughts. Sorry that I was not looking at the camera, but I was talking deeply with my sugar mama.
Hey.
But give us y'all's opinion. What do you think about this topic? Can it be better? Also, education and information. If you can educate yourself, a lot of times we are, and I'm guilty of that too. Like you can be in social media just pointless, scrolling, just looking and scrolling. Well, you can also spend some time on there learning something, you
Yeah,
know, information or something, watching a YouTube video on something or learning about something. Cause knowledge always gonna give
Knowledge
you,
is power too.
it's gonna give you power, and it's gonna make your life better, you know. Cause I think about that like at jobs, you know, at jobs, it's the people that do the labor and everything. It's just the guy that's just thinking, hey, dude, you need to do this, do that, and he just got the easy work.
Yeah.
Cause he got the knowledge. So you know, and everybody else just doing the hard work because they don't know.
Yeah.
So
That's
when we get knowledge, we can do so much better. Any final thoughts before we close? All
Nope,
right,
that's
my
it.
folks.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for coming for the